talk, they could tell you, are things gonna change? Will our plans for the future hang on to God's plan that He'll arrange? Is it possible we stay sane? Snake bitten my life had been, till the day that you stepped in. The only light that shines so bright, you bring me love's appetite. Yeah. I know we have our ups and downs. I'm sure there were times that you had doubts. In the long run, you're where I want to be. Hope and pray, it's how you see me. When the time comes, we're old and gray. We'll look back and we can say, broken roads and torn down trees, well, they don't matter anyway. Oh, snake bitten my life had been, till the day that you stepped in. The only light that shines so bright, you bring me love's appetite. Yeah. All right, so this next song I probably wrote about 3 or 4 years ago, and just kind of fell in my lap. Didn't think much of it, kind of put it away. And last year when we were, year and a half now, when we were putting together our new CD, Two Bottles, we decided to put this song on the CD as the first cut, right?
That's right.
It is the first cut, yeah. But anyway, didn't know what meaning or purpose this song would take on. It really did when we did the album a couple of years ago, but it has really taken on new meaning and purpose with all of this isolation going on. This is called The Sun Will Shine. Storms come, storms go, rains fall, winds blow, stand whatever may come. Against it all, waiting for the day when the sun shines again, the sun will shine again. You are strong, so am I. Not so much when we're apart. When it's dark and cloudy we hold on, 'cause we know the sun will shine again, the sun will shine again. Not afraid of anything, long as you're by my side. We can wade through anything, shallow water and high tide, till the sun shines again, the sun will shine again. Not afraid of anything, long as you're by my side. We can wade through anything, shallow water and high tide, till the sun shines again, the sun will shine again. Storms come, storms go, rains fall, winds blow. We stand whatever may come, against it all, waiting for the day when the sun shines again, the sun will shine again. My name is Vikki McGee, and I'm actually from Port Barre, Louisiana, by way of Jonesboro, Arkansas now.
And I'm Sonny Campbell. I grew up in Swifton, which is a small town outside of Jonesboro here. But I've been in Jonesboro now 20 years, went to college here and graduated here. I've been back about 20 years now.
I come from a musical family in South Louisiana. My great-grandfather was the dean of Cajun music, and one of the first inductees in the Hall of Fame of Cajun music. So I guess I kind of grew up with it. Merle Haggard, George Jones, those were some of my, Tammy Wynette, bigger influences then. And then when I got a little bit older, I got into blues, because South Louisiana is a big swamp pop musical scene, so I got into a lot of that kind of stuff, and even ended up, I moved to Arkansas in 1991, and we had a band called Louisiana Fire that traveled all over and toured. And Bonnie Raitt, of course, the great John Prine. I've been singing his songs since I was probably 19, 20 years old. Ray Charles, huge Ray Charles fan, yes. Yeah.
Well, for me, I'm a child of the 70s, so obviously the Eagles and that type of music was big for me. But I mostly started in church, singing and playing, leading singing in the church. And then as I got to college, we had a little band. We didn't play out much. We just more there around campus and that sort of thing. And so, my influences in terms of music go way back to the 70s, I guess late 60s. I can remember I had a small transistor radio, and I would go to sleep every night listening to either WLS out of Chicago or WSM out of Nashville. So kind of a wide variety, kind of what influenced me.
Welcome to NEA OnStage, live at the Forum. I'm Christy Pulliam, Executive and Artistic Director at the Foundation of Arts. I hope you are as inspired as I am by the excellence in these local musicians and performers, and by Ritter Communications, who have partnered with us to make this happen for Northeast Arkansas and beyond. The Foundation of Arts has been home to literally thousands of artists over the past 33 years, and we will rise to meet the challenges that are today. That way, we can still be home for everyone who wants to grow together, learn together, heal together, and share in the truth and beauty that is the arts. Thank you so much for being a part of the Foundation of Arts in this way, and enjoy NEA OnStage live at the Forum.
At Ritter Communications, we're dedicated to being a caring community partner. We invest in the communities we serve by supporting local nonprofits, academic programs, local athletics, and events that bring us together. We create the connections that strengthen our communities. Ritter Communications, right by you.
So last year, Vikki and I were in Yellowstone National Park. We were camping in a dry camping spot in a Lamar Valley. Started tinkering with my guitar, and it was beautiful. No generators, no electricity. It was dusk, field full of wildflowers, and we've had this dream to travel across the country. Maybe if we get to retire one day. And I began writing this song, and she's like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "Well, it's new. What do you think of it?" And so in 5 minutes, we put this song together and shared it with some of our neighbors at the campsite next to us, and it's become one of our favorites. It's called "Will You Go With Me?"
Will you go with me? We'll drive from sea to sea. We'll see what we can see. Will you go with me? We'll climb mountains high. But not too high. And we'll get high. Will you go with me? We'll go with the speed of an arrow. Other times we'll take it slow. Wide open spaces and narrow. Together we will grow. Intended forever. This Will you go with me? And when our time is done, we will end as one. We'll have had a good run. If you will go with me, if you will go with me, will you go with me? This one's on a little more serious note.
Well, as many of you may know, I have a day job. I'm a banker. Yeah, I know I don't look like it, but I am. I was at work early one morning not too long ago. I get there pretty early, and it was actually before daylight. I'm not trying to get a raise. I get there pretty early. But it was foggy this morning, that particular morning, and there had been a shooting here in Jonesboro. And so the cops were kind of racing around, and I was seeing some blue lights through the fog, and I looked down at the intersection, and there sat a school bus full of kids, school kids. And I was thinking about the shooting, and I was thinking about those children, and you know, how they come to forks in the road, and some take the good road, some take the bad road, and it just, the irony struck me pretty hard. So I sat down and I wrote this song. And as with most of our music, I get the lyrics pretty good and where I like them, and I send them to Vikki, and I get home in the afternoon, and you know, it turns into a song when she sings it. That's what I've always said. And we call this one Early in the Morning, and it's become one of our favorites.
It's early in the morning, the news tells of another shooting. This one came pretty close, where I call my work. The fog is dense and cold and wet as the police chase around. The sun hasn't fully come up yet in our growing little town, School buses criss and cross the roads, carrying little minds to grow. Many of them will stay right here. There's nowhere else for them to go. I've got one who left out of here. Desolation was her muse. The other lives behind some bars, her entire life confused. Both have beauty, each their own. It's miles to light the sky. One tells me I'm much better, Dad. The other says goodbye. The other says goodbye. I accept my responsibility, broken homes throughout the years. There's been times we've laughed and cried a lot of tears, a lot of tears. I stare out my window to the buses on the road. The kind of life all these kids live, little superstars, I suppose. There's always hope. Both have beauty, each their own, and smiles to light the sky. One tells me I'm much better, Dad. The other says goodbye. The other says goodbye. Some will go explore the world, and some drive fancy cars. Some will learn to be desolate, some behind bars. It's early in the morning. Here's one a lot of parents will relate to. Let go of those kiddos when they go off to college or move to another state or away from home. For some of us, that's a little hard. But anyway, this is called Pack Your Coat. Know you're leaving, and that's okay. It's getting late. You should be on your way. Did you remember to pack your coat? All these words stuck in his throat. Your car is good, treat her with care. She'll probably like all the fresh air. Get plenty of rest while you're on the road. All these words are stuck in his throat. He can't speak like he's paralyzed, trying hard to hide his eyes. He has to write it in a note, 'cause all these words are stuck in his throat. Don't forget from where you came. Don't forget to honor your name. And please for me, do not smoke. All these words stuck in his throat. He can't speak like he's paralyzed, trying hard to hide his eyes. He has to write it in a note, 'cause all these words are stuck in his throat. Always be kind, you are my kid. When you're older, you'll be glad you did. Hope she remembered to pack her coat. Maybe she'll read it in this note. Maybe she'll read it in my note. it's affected me more musically than because that's all I do. I play music, singer, songwriter. I teach. I have students at home that I've had to change to teaching them online via FaceTime, which has been a little strange, but we're making it work. I'm missing playing out a lot. Thank God Sonny has the old day job, so we're able to do some online concerts, which we do every Sunday.
I can tell you for me, the social distancing that we are going through has kind of had a duo effect with me. Obviously, the music has stopped playing out, so we've had to adapt. Vikki and I have started doing, every Sunday night, we're doing a Facebook Live concert. The first one that we did, we didn't take any tips. We encouraged everyone to give to the other artists in Jonesboro that were doing this, because I'm fortunate enough to have the day job.
Other artists like me that only play music for a
Right,
living.
and you know, and then the second one we did kind of throw some support to the reclamation house here in Jonesboro. So that's one side of it for me, but then the other side of it for me, my full-time job is a banker, and we're going through administering the disaster relief in terms of SBA loans, and it's literally in front of a computer screen from early until late, which has kind of proved to be its own challenges. And I come in at night, and the last thing I want to do is grab a guitar. I just want to rest. But we grab guitars and we play.
But it's a great stress.
It is.
relief,
Yeah,
too.
that's for me. That's my drug. And it always has been. Is put a guitar around my neck, or I play bass mostly for Vikki. Although in this session I'll be playing acoustic guitar.
He's being a little humble too, because he's a great songwriter, which times like this always prompt songs
Yeah.
and give us material. So we don't know what's going to come out of that.
Right.
My name is Raynessa Chandler. I am currently the manager of technical support for Ritter Communications. Ritter is like family in more ways than one. My aunt retired after 33 and a half years here, and currently I have two cousins that work at Ritter. We have a variety of talented individuals. They motivate us and encourage us to do the right thing. We're grateful for the opportunity to work at a place such as Ritter and to be able to help others, because that's what it's all about, serving others.
Sometimes the world is cruel and I don't understand. Sometimes I play the fool and I don't understand. Sometimes all the good I do seems to go down in vain. And the fools who at you are content to lay the blame, clueless of the infliction of their pain. And I don't understand. I keep on trying, they keep on lying, 'cause I do what I'm put here to do. No matter the storms rage, and regardless of the pain, even if I don't understand, sometimes when the good and young die, I don't understand. Sometimes I'm unable to cry and I don't understand. Sometimes I talk to myself and ask God, please tell me why. 'Cause I just don't understand. I get down on my knees and ask God, please, 'cause I know He understands. I get down on my knees, ask God, please, 'cause I know He understands. And I keep on trying while they keep on lying and dying. No matter the storms rage, and regardless of the pain, even if I don't understand, even if I don't understand, I just don't understand.
3 or 4 years ago, 2 or 3, now time gets away from us, we were having a lot of civil unrest in our country. We had the events going on in Ferguson, Missouri. We were having events in Baton Rouge and Dallas, and police shootings, and trying to make sense of all of it. And really, that's not what this song started out. This song started out as a song about the Civil War. Vikki and I love history, and we take every opportunity that we can to visit sites and that sort of thing. And so this song started out actually about the Civil War, but as it evolved, it became evident to us that, yes, it's about the Civil War, and it's about things that happened then, and these trees on the East Coast that still bear the scars of the musket balls from the Civil War. And it's called Carolina Witness Trees. But as we got into the song, it also applied to what was going on at the time in our country. And then ISIS was at play at that particular point. And so the song kind of touches on all of those topics and turns into Carolina Witness Trees.
What could bring us here? Divided into two. You don't look like you hate me, and I surely don't hate you. We fight like strangers. Kill and we make. We fight like strangers, but I know your name. Mamas cry and they pray. Wonder and the word. Who are we fighting? Oh, the line seems so blurry. Still we shoot and we run. We capture and we starve. Is there any good left? Or is this who we are? The smoke you can smell from the powder's flame. You can see their faces and feel the bullets graze. You can hear the soldiers singing in the evening breeze. Through the tattered and torn Carolina witness trees. Colors will fade, the wounds will heal. This world will stand when we all hit our knees. Who's running, who's wrong? Brother on brother, tattered and torn. We're killing each other. You can the tattered and torn Carolina witness trees, through the tattered and torn Carolina witness trees. One of the greatest things about the FOA for me is, as a teacher, I have many students from different ages, and the FOA, this is a fundraiser that we're doing this for, and they take care of children and students that otherwise wouldn't get to do this, and that's to me, that's just the most wonderful thing about the foundation, that they give children the opportunity to be able to be part of the arts where they wouldn't otherwise have that chance. So that's what it means for me.
Yeah, you know, for me, I didn't know much about the Foundation of Arts until several years ago when Vikki and I got together. I think it's extremely important to allow kids the opportunity to possibly follow a dream that they have. I tell a lot of her kids, learn to play an instrument. You know, learn to do so. For me, I tell them, I learned to play guitar. If you learn to play an instrument, you'll always have a friend. You'll never be alone. There's so many nights that I've spent by myself with just me and my guitar, and it makes the time fly, and you just, for some reason, you just don't feel alone. And so that's the music side of it. The acting side of it, I've seen students of Vikki's that have gone on and have done really good things, you know,
With
out.
the foundation, too.
Yeah,
They started with.
and they started with the foundation.
At Ritter Communications, we're dedicated to being a caring community partner. We invest in the communities we serve by supporting local nonprofits, academic programs, local athletics, and events that bring us together. We create the connections that strengthen our communities. Ritter Communications, right by you.
I actually wrote this song about 12 years ago, 11 or 12 years ago, and since have recorded it 2 or 3 different ways. And the last one we did actually ended up being my favorite. My boy Tony Spinner and Matt Pierce, my boys, both playing on the recording on the 2 Bottle CD. This ended up being my favorite version of it. Well, actually, they're not here, so you're getting the acoustic version of it. This is called Run to You, and this is also taken on a whole new meaning from when I first wrote it. Actually, when I first wrote it, it was about having a really good friend or someone to lean on in times of trouble. And now, with everything that's going on, I think a lot of us are learning to lean on where we should have been in the first place. Life gets so hard, I want to run, just want to leave. The air around me gets too heavy and I just cannot breathe. I run to you. I run run to you. When knowing I'll be greeted by a smile and not a frown, I run to you. When there seems to be no sunshine, all I can see is rain. And the bad overrides the good, and my heart aches too much pain. I run to you. I run to you. Your arms will be wide open to hold me up when I am down. I run to you. Oh, I run to you. Yes, I run to you. When everything around me seems to be falling apart, I can't find no peace of mind. I don't know where to start. I run to you. Yeah, I run to you. No matter when I come around, you always make me feel safe and sound. I run to you. Yes, I run to you. Oh, I run to you. I run to you.
Okay, I'd like to encourage everyone to open your wallets. If you like what you've seen here today and tonight, please open your wallets to try to keep this kind of thing going for Foundation of Arts. It's very important. It's very important to kids. It's important to our community. I think that it provides opportunities that otherwise would not be there for a lot of people. And with every vibrant community all across the country, one thing they all have in common is they have a healthy music and arts scene. And so we're gonna do another song here from one of our heroes that we just lost this past week to the coronavirus. His name was John Prine, probably one of the greatest songwriters that has ever lived. You know, trying to draw the parallels between the next little John Prine is out there somewhere, and it's organizations like the Foundation of Arts that are going to make that opportunity happen, possibly for the next John Prine to come along. So we're gonna conclude with Angel from Montgomery, one of his more famous songs, and we do it in just about every show, if not every show that we ever do. So please give to the Foundation of Arts, and thank you again for having us.
Thank y'all.
And there's other artists that are going to be playing too. And if you like this sort of thing, please keep giving. Let them know what you think of it.
I'm an old woman, named after my mother. My old man is enough, child that's grown old. Dreams with thunder, lightning was desire. This old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing, Lord, I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. I was a young girl, boy had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. That was a long time, and no matter how I tried, those years all flow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing, Lord, I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Yeah, yeah.
There's flies in the kitchen, and I can hear all of them buzzing, and I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. Well, how's a man to go to work in the morning? He's to come home in the evening and have nothing to say.
Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing, Lord, I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Living in this living, hard road to hoe. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, John.
We came to tell you that a change is gonna come. A change is gonna come. I might not know how and I might not know when, but I know a change gonna come.
I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it without hesitation.
All we need
is hope, and for that we have each other.